What's up, guys? Here we are, back on the wrestling recap review, whatever you want to call it. Gonna do a quick rundown of Monday Night Raw. That being said, WrestleMania was Sunday, or Royal Rumble was Sunday, not WrestleMania. I wish WrestleMania. I guess. So that Royal Rumble obviously kicks off for WrestleMania. Basically, the Royal Rumble, if you think about it, is week 13 leading up to the Super Bowl, which is WrestleMania. So, granted, the Royal Rumble match gives you a guarantee shot, yada yada yada. But anywho, for those of you, spoiler alert, who didn't see the Rumble, skip ahead about 30 seconds and you won't find out who won. So, but yeah, so skip ahead. I'm about a minute in, so skip ahead to the 2-minute mark if you don't want to be ruined by who won the matches. You probably will be, because one of the people I will mention in this show. However, your call. It's only for the first 5 minutes, because a certain somebody calls up the winner. So, but anyways, let's get to it. So, kick off Monday Night Raw with the ring announcer in the ring, and he announces Drew McIntyre out to the ring. Drew comes out, said Goldberg earned his respect, and he earned Goldberg's respect after that match. It was what it was, so I'm not gonna say it was good or bad. It was what it was. It was a Goldberg match, yada yada yada. So, got my phone with on, so give me a minute. But also, he calls out the Royal Rumble winner, which the winner does come out, and he tells them, "Hey, what, he's kind of praising him. He's like, you shouldn't be praising me. You should be like wanting me to fight you, kind of deal." And he's like, "No, I'm not like that kind of thing." And he's like, "You got a target." He's like, "You're the target. You got a target on your back. People are gunning for you." Sheamus hits the ring, and Drew was like to the Rumble winner, "I want an answer." And he's like, "I will let you know who I'm going to fight at WrestleMania. It's going to be who I choose." Basically kind of baiting him, "Hey, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm right here. Fight me," that kind of thing. Sheamus comes out and is talking a little crap. Let's see here. Oh, see here. I gotta pull it up over here. One sec. That's right. So the Royal Rumble winner said, no matter what or who he challenges at WrestleMania, he is walking out Le Champion, if you will. So, with that in mind, leaves the ring. He said, "You shouldn't be worried about me." Looks at Sheamus. Sheamus is like, "Why are you looking at me?" Looks back at Drew. He's like, "You should be worried about," basically telling him, "Your focus isn't, your problem's not with me." Leaves the ring. Drew walks over to the ropes, holds up the belt, basically saying, "I'm right here." Turn around. Sheamus bro kick, as you could tell. Right about there, right above the Raw logo. Sheamus bro kicks Drew, so they're finally setting up a Drew Sheamus match, which was going to be great. I don't know when. I honestly don't want it at Elimination Chamber. What you do is you put Sheamus in the chamber match against like Matt Riddle and Keith Lee, maybe Lashley, possibly Orton, Jeff and Elias, maybe. I don't know. You do something where you make Sheamus a threat now. You make him a freaking beast, and then you can have Drew versus Sheamus at Mania. And either Drew goes over or Sheamus goes over. I don't really care who, because they're both really freaking good in my opinion. But Sheamus deserves the title before he hangs it up for good, because that's coming next. So, anyways, cut to commercial. Come back from commercial. Sheamus is backstage. He's basically leaving. Charlie catches up to him and is like, "What, Sheamus? Before you go, what the hell happened out there? What, you just bro kicked your best friend?" He's like, and that's the thing. He's like, everyone's around here saying, "Oh, Drew's friend Sheamus. Drew's friend Sheamus. Never Sheamus's friend Drew. It's always Drew's friend." He's like, I'm being disrespectful, blah blah blah, crap. But he basically said, tired of everyone overlooking me, not taking me as a real threat. I'm done being his friend, kind of bullshit. And then he's like, Gulak, and Gulak standing right there with his keys in his bag, and he's like, hands them to him. Freaking lost it. I thought that was hilarious. To me, it was hilarious. I don't know about you guys, but I found it fucking hilarious. So, but anywho, that happened. And then they're like, yeah, we'll touch more on that later. And then next up, we have our first match of the evening. Excuse me. Which saw Matt Riddle get his title shot against Bob Lashley for his U.S. title. The match starts. Riddle just goes on a full-on try to overpower Lashley, just full-on attack. Riddle, I didn't see exactly what happened, but Riddle got hit, I think, or he went to do something outside. He rolled outside the ring. He went to do something. Lashley caught him, put him in the hurt lock, where so Riddle's on the apron, basically his back's towards the rope. Okay, he's looking this way, right? Lashley sneaks up behind him, puts him in the hurt lock. The ref's doing his count. When he gets to the 3 count, and Lashley realizes, I need to get him in the ring. So he lifts him up to get him in the ring. Riddle, being kind of smart, he's fighting it, and he hooks his leg under the ropes. Like, so Lashley doing this, like, come on, trying to get him out. But he hooked his leg under the bottom rope, so he's stuck on the ropes. He's in the ropes, basically, And they're like, and he's like, and then the ref counts to 5 and rings the bell. And after the bell rings, then Riddle taps. And Lashley's like, kind of like, yeah, I won. And they're like, no, you lost. But you're still the champ because you lost by DQ. And he's like, super pissed, goes after Riddle again, puts him in another hurt lock outside the ring, and just chucks him over the barrier. The whole time MVP is trying to get him to calm down. He's like, yo, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do this. And he's like, just super pissed, walks away from MVP. MVP saw the refs and the doctor guy was out and was like, good, cool, books it. So, got to another commercial. I believe we got into a commercial. Again, I watched all this in an abrupt kind of way. So, yeah, that's right. We got the commercial. We come back. Trainers are checking on Riddle. We might have got that Orton promo first. I don't remember which came first. Anywho, trainers and them are checking on Riddle, and he's like, "You know where you are? Yeah. You know your name? Yeah. You know what? He was like, you got hurt in a match." And he's like, "Well, who was I fighting?" He's like, "You're fighting Lashley." He just looked super pissed, like he was about to go fight Lashley some more. He's like, no, you need to. So whether it's legit, he got super hurt. Don't know. Could be a shoot. Don't know. Could be keeping a kayfabe, which would be cool. But they're putting a lot of emphasis on Bob Lashley using the full Nelson, the hurt lock, as a powerful move now. Which, thank God. I mean, give Lashley something good to do. Get that U.S. title off of him. Let him have some fun. Let him be the beast we know he is. And then after that, I'm pretty sure got the Randy Orton promo where Orton's talking crap about Edge. Sorry, your Rumble win. Well, yeah. So by now, the Rumble winner is Edge. There, I said it. Spoilers. Sorry. Animals are fighting. Don't worry about them. But there you go. There's your Rumble winner. It's Edge. We're just talking about Edge. How I told everybody that Edge wasn't going to be back. He's back now. So you're making me a liar, and now I'm going to take you out once and for all tonight. So they're having that was ended up being your main event. They're having a match tonight. So and then after that we have Woods and Kofi at Gorilla talking. How Woods is like, man, I'm on. Glad you're here in my corner. I'm on this, best of 5 series with Retribution, and it's not doing good. But having you by my side helps because now the numbers are decent. Not really in my favor, but decent. So then we go to Woods against Ali. Ali cut a stupid promo earlier too. Didn't really care. And then the match was pretty fun, pretty good. Saw a little interference from both sides. Cool part where Kofi ran and used T-Bar, aka Dominic Dijakovic, or Donovan. Dijak is what we always call him. So Donovan Dijak, I believe is his name. Whatever. But we saw him. Kofi ran off the apron, kind of like what Ricochet did a couple years ago against AJ in the United States title match. How he one foot on Gallows' shoulder, the other on Anderson's shoulder into AJ. Kofi did that. Apron off T-Bar's shoulder, senton, or I think it was just a flying body into Slapjack. Caused a little distraction. Woods got caught up. Ali goes to roll Woods up. Kicks out at 2. Ends up pulling Mustafa Ali up to get the win. They bail. And Ali looks super pissed. And then next up, you see I don't remember what kind of car it is. I'm not a car guy by any means. So you see a nice car come up. Looked like it was probably a Lamborghini, honestly. I don't know. Watch it if you want to know. Just go to their YouTube channel. It's there. But we have Bad Bunny walk out of it. So he's apparently next up on Miz TV. So, and then that's another commercial. We come back. We come back and we see Bad Bunny in the back talking to Damian Priest, Punishment Martinez, which is cool. I like him. And so he's there. They're talking about whatever. Miz and Morrison talk about the Rumble last night, how it was, yada yada yada. So they invite Bad Bunny out, saying he's one of the best rappers out there today. Whatever. I don't listen to his music, so I can't tell you. He's cool though. And another celebrity guy, and they got Miz and Morrison, who are again celebrity guys, and they're asking them to, Miz basically apologized for destroying his Bad Bunny's setup at the Rumble last night. Bunny accepts, and then Miz and Morrison try getting him to help them with a record deal. Stupid crap. Bad Bunny's like, no, we can't have that. And ends up like, no, the reason I came out here is because a friend of mine wanted to be on Miz TV. Lights go out, come back on. Damian Priest. Damian Priest comes out. They kind of, I don't even think they talked much. And then Priest just decks Morrison or the Miz, and then got the commercial, come back. Priest is Damian's fighting the Miz. Pretty good match. Priest actually did really well for his Raw debut, so cool. He there's a part in the match where Morrison grabbed the briefcase, slid it over in the corner, got up on the apron, and was distracting the ref. Told the Miz, which is clear as day, tells the Miz, go get the briefcase. Like, referee should have been like, what do you mean go get the briefcase? No. It caused a distraction, but the ref could have ran over and kicked it out of the ring or some stupid crap. I don't know. Some of the stuff they've been doing recently is so freaking weird. And excuse me, I'm a little tired, so bear with me. But he ends up going to grab the briefcase. Bad Bunny pulls the briefcase away from him. And Miz is like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I can't remember if the Miz. I don't think it was Miz. Morrison went over to Bad Bunny and was like, "What are you doing?" Bad Bunny punches him with the microphone that he had. And the Miz is shocked and all whatever. Turns around. Priest, I think, kicks him or punches him. There's a cool part where Miz was about to do his Daniel Bryan kicks, and freaking Priest just punches him in the fucking leg. It was great. And then Miz turned away from, with his back to his opponent. Priest grabbed him for the Reckoning for the win. And then Priest and Bad Bunny celebrated in the ring. Next up, we have our second title defense of the night. The Raw Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, taking on Lucha House Party with MVP on commentary. It's a pretty good match. Shows a lot of promise for Lucha House Party. Hope they can still do more good stuff with Hurt Business. Shelton was looking good. Prime Alexander is what they're calling him now. Cedric's looking good too. He always looked good though. So, but on commentary, Saxon's just trying to get MVP to crack on like what's going on? Why are these guys fighting each other? Blah blah blah. He's like, Byron, do you have a brother? Because if you did, you would know that brothers fight. That's what they do. You know, friends fight. It happens. And just it's like we all have a common goal. Once we achieve that goal, and I don't really care what you do, basically, kind of thing. It was actually pretty funny. Some good high spots. The match was going good. Shelton and Cedric were actually being a real good tag team until the end, where Shelton did what Cedric did to him a couple weeks ago, where he's setting up for the finish, and he tags himself in, hits his finisher, calls it a day. So Shelton does that, tags him. He gets out, looking kind of pissed. Shelton hits Pater, gets the win. Cedric's looking at MVP. It's like, I didn't do that. I don't do that. Why would you do that? I didn't do that. It's like, dude, you did that like a freaking month ago. Stupid, but hilarious in my opinion. Stupid. And then next up, had a Charlotte Asuka interview, then a Lana Naomi interview, then a triple threat women's tag team match to determine the number one contenders for Shayna and Nia Jax's tag team titles. Whenever this match will happen, I don't know. Don't really care. Short point of this match is Lacey Evans and Flair. Flair's music plays. Charlotte tags in Asuka, walks up, goes backstage. Asuka gets in the ring and is like, what the hell you doing? Turns around, Naomi hits a rear view, match is over. Your winners, Lana and Naomi. So they're still doing the Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana feud, which is great, with a little added bonus with Naomi. Okay, cool. Storyline continues, whatever. And then next up, you have a random match of Elias and his protege, I guess, Jackson Ryker, taking on Jeff Hardy and the returning Carlito. That's right, Carlito came back. Well, he came back in the Rumble, but he teamed up with Jeff Hardy last night. It'd be cool to see them have a tag team run. Get at least a title opportunity, maybe win it. But I'd much rather see Carlito take that title from U.S. title from Mike Lashley, because that'd be cool. But you never know. But it'd be, I mean, you kind of already know Carlito and Jeff were going to win this match. From what I heard, pretty good match. I didn't really see most of it because I was pulling the truck at the time. So, but yeah, Carlito hits backstabber on Elias, tags in Jeff. Jeff hits the Swanton, match is over. I guess they had an interview backstage. I didn't watch it. I think it was a .com exclusive, maybe. And then later, got the commercial. We come back, and Alexa Bliss is fighting Nikki Cross. Apparently, they had something going on backstage earlier where they ran into each other, and Nikki's like, "I'm done with you, Lexi. What are you doing?" And that match would go as you would expect. They don't know what to do with Nikki Cross. They don't know what to do with 90% of the fucking roster. So just whatever. I don't even know. I like watching them. Sometimes I just I know people are liking this Alexa Bliss thing. I'm not. I'm really not. I'll be honest. I could care less. But just the way Bray Wyatt does the stuff is way better. I know. I get it. I get what they're doing. I get it. It's fine. And I get, Bray Bliss, the Harley Joker dynamic, whatever you want to call it. That's the way I see it. Bray hasn't beat the shit out of her yet because I'm waiting for that to happen. It's gonna be awesome. And Alexa defeats Nikki. What a nice twist on the Sister Abigail as her finish. That was pretty cool. She did twice. They did a transformation where she turned into normal Alexa, basically. It was what it was. So she wins the match. She's going up the ramp, and then you hear Orton's music, and I was like, oh, he's gonna come out and do something to her again. Nope, instead they're walking backstage. She's walking backstage, Orton's walking to the stage. Basically, they stop. Orton just keeps looking forward. Alexa looks at him, and then they start walking back. Orton gets in the ring, cut the commercial, come back. Edge comes out, and then they just start brawling. Have a good about 10-15 minute match. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Towards the end of the match, I'm pretty sure Orton hit his draping DDT. Yeah. Hits the draping DDT, setting up for an RKO. And here's one thing a lot of people, I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but I've been noticing it. You knew this was going to happen because when Orton's doing his pound on the mat, like getting ready to strike, I'm looking for, like, stalking, I guess, is, I don't know, but you know what he does, like how he kind of slithers around the ring, like he's on, so he can get the elevation to hit the RKO. I get it, because that's what he does. He jumps to get the elevation, which is cool. But if you look behind him, the bottom rope is freaking going kind of freaking crazy. So I'm like, somebody just got in the ring. Edge is already in the ring. He's laid out. The ref's already in the ring. Camera guy he's on the floor looking up. Somebody got in the ring, or else that bottom rope wouldn't be dangling. Because I was watching it, and I told Vince, I'm like, look, somebody's in the ring. He's like, how can you tell? I go, bottom rope. It's moving, see? And he's like, So then he's about to do it. He's about to do it. And then you just hear like some weird dark type lullaby playing, and he looks over. Alexa Bliss is chilling on top of the ring post. And she's just chilling there, smiling. And then you just see ooze start pouring out of her mouth. And Orton's just like confused, distracted, looks over, spear, match is over, Edge wins. This solidifying their rivalry for now, in my honest opinion. And then ends the show. Show cuts off. There you go. The end of Raw. Wasn't a terrible Raw, in my opinion. Could have been better, but it's also a 3-hour show, so you take what you can get and you move forward. For those of you wondering, Edge was the Rumble winner, the third man in history to be at the number 1 spot and last all the way through it. So you know how they always say when they win the Rumble, oh, they beat 29 other men. This was the one time that it actually happened. Hang on, guys. Anywho, as I was saying, like I said, it's not a bad Raw. This Orton feud with the Bray's going somewhere. Just don't know where yet. But it's getting there. It's going. Hopefully I'm not too loud for you guys, but I'm still working out the kinks. But anywho, there's my Raw recap for the most part. I might have missed a few beats. If I did, guys, please feel free to go over to www.com/raw/February 1st, 2020. They'll have all your results that I missed. I kind of just do a quick rundown. For those of you wondering why I haven't been doing my wrestling stuff on the channel, how me and Vince went over to watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. With the passing of Mr. Brody Lee, aka John Huber, it was just hard. I mean, he was a good favorite of mine, and I didn't want to talk wrestling that much anymore. I just kind of wanted to let that die down, figure everything out. Also, you know, they're rough, but I figured start of the new year, let's wait a while. And I brought it up to Vince. Vince was like, well, let's do something else. Take a break from wrestling for a while. I mean, I'm still going to watch it. It's what I do. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I'll continue watching it. I hope I can get another person to join me on this. By all means. I mean, if you guys are interested, hit me up on here, man. Send me a message, comment if you want. I got a Discord, got a Twitter, you name it. Well, they don't name it because I probably don't have it, but I do have a Twitter. If you guys want to hit me up on there, at Savage Nelson, or Matt the Rat, find me on there. It works. If you guys want to hit me up on there, go for it. But it's my YouTube channel. I just like to have fun, shoot the shit, play video games, watch, do some commentary on Power Rangers, make fun of Power Rangers because it's so corny and cheesy and awesome. Talk wrestling. That's what I want to do. And that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get a Patreon started and you guys can help out even more if you'd like. And we can do some other cool stuff. But later on this week, hopefully me and Vince will... I know it's February and we're looking ahead, but we have our year anniversary coming up with WrestleMania, and we have something planned for the stakes of the prop bet for WrestleMania, if you will, the loser bet, I should say, or something in that junction, which will be building up with the next 3 or 4 pay-per-views that are going to happen. So, if you guys would like to know, stay tuned, and we'll keep throwing tidbits there. Also, as well, if you like, tell your friends, like the video, comment, share, tell me what I can do better, tell me if I just suck ass, let me know, and I can change it. And, so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, tell me. We'll work on it, I hope. And as always, thank you for watching Smack It to the Mat. This was my Raw review, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.